Right, hello. Could have done a slightly better job at preparing this. Just give me a quick second. I don't know why I did it in this order. We have completed our first day. This is the morning day 2 on the server. We're at a point now where what the hell is going on up here? I haven't seen that yet. I logged in and figured this. So, we're at the point now where we don't have to worry about food anymore, which is, in my not so humble opinion, by far the worst part of the game. Food is no longer something we have chunks of our day working on. I do have a new skin. I'm a purple Among Us French maid suit. So that happened. Stream for day 1. Uh, begins. Lots of sorts of food. Very good. So, that was. So we've got food sorted out. We've got fuel pretty well sorted out. There's more lava farming down here. This is our humble little spawn. There is an iron golem. What the hell? He probably must have spawned. This is a farm. Oh, okay. A lot more happened than I realized. Stop acting like I only have 1 or 2 things to show. So we spawn where those 2 netherite are, and have built a very makeshift ramshackle starting area. There is no village within the boundary of this area. There was also no beehives. There's also only 3 blocks we can get ice out of. But way off in the very corner of the area over there, there is the very absolute edge biome of some sort, where exactly 3 blocks are capable. And they are like the border. Like, imagine this is the world border. They are in the world border, which thankfully you can interact with the world border. But oof. So that's gonna suck. I did create a water elevator by placing every single water by hand. Oh, all thing is annoying. Here this goes all the way down to basically bedrock, up down I suppose. So we can do strip mining when we wish to. And what that is really soon. What I did is I had 5 buckets of water. I would fill them up, ride this as high as I could, place the 5 buckets, break a hole in the center thing, drop down, fill them up, fill the hole, place the buckets of water, and do that. It was like 40 times because we're not even at just level. We're at like Y100 or something. So that sucked, but it's done. So we have the option to strip mine, so choose. This goes basically to 2 far corners of the world. We went exploring zombie villagers to cure, which is how we have a villager there going now. And we rode them on from like the far corner over. One actually were by the ice, and the other one I think was over that way. So, but it's a tiny space, so the far corner of the world is closer to. So what is going on with these things popping up? We have installed a heavily tweaked and adjusted version of MCMMO. We've disabled all active abilities. Can't use like Super Breaker if you're familiar with that is to break lots of blocks super quickly. Drop rates, but the hell is going on over here? My wheat field like this. But we have skills like herbalism. Hang on, let's go MC stats. So you have all of these different abilities that actually give you very adjusted extra loot, extra sword. That overall pretty cool. I'm excited to have that as like something to grind, and also like incentivizes you to not automate everything, because as you guys are I'm sure quite familiar with, I like to automate the hell out of all of my things if possible and do nothing by hand. But by doing it this way, I have an incentive to have things that are manual and automated if I want large quantities, which is I think going to be super exciting. And I'm excited to do that. We've also adjusted the XP rates, so it is slightly more than twice as... Okay, seriously, what is this? It's slightly more than twice as time consuming to level up. The XP, the early game XP boost that MCMO gives you is removed, and then it also takes about 50%. It's gonna take a really long time to level our stats up. This is a golem farm. So this is an iron farm that can't be working because I see. Excuse me, Bibbs is making an iron farm. We are at this point up to. Are they just gonna that? Okay, cool. I'm excited for him to do this because I really didn't want to do it. I think this is in spawn chunks as well, which means that this will run 24/7 active. Very cool stuff. Lots of iron will come out of that. So where are we at right now? Excellent question. I'm honestly a little unsure myself. We definitely need lots and lots of resources. We cannot go to the end. That is not an option, which means I realized that like 4 hours into the world that in this tiny by 250, pretty much zero chance that there's going to be a stronghold. So no end. We did get lucky enough that our nether does have a nether fortress in it. So obviously that made it so we were able to get this going with the village breeder. Here have, well, I mean, looting one, I'm okay with having looting, to be honest. Also, sand is going to be super hard, so I normally don't spend money on sand anyway, or sand on glass anyway, but now even more so. There were some things that we wanted to tweak with MCMO that we're unable to. As you're seeing there, we're leveling up our herbalism ridiculously fast. A lot of the newer stuff added is ridiculously high level, and we were, I guess, unable to. I say we. John did all of the hard work of prepping this for me. I guess we're unable to make it so that that wasn't as broken, but we did fix copper, so it's not as insane XP. It was almost as much as diamond before for mining, which obviously, like, that's too much XP. That's way too much XP for that common. So I'm about to kick it off and start streaming today. I swear I had a chest for excessive amounts of bamboo. Oh, they're over here. Putting sticks in it. Okay, well I can put sticks and bamboo. I'm about to kick off and start streaming today, twitch.tv/notgoron. There will be more stuff recorded here today as well. I don't normally like to record because it's just not interesting for absolutely anyone. Oh, my sugarcane. We still have, yeah, we have a sugarcane crisis. Oh, this is already... I thought this would grow in spawn chunks. Interesting. It was on slightly today. I don't know. And we're going to get to work at resource collection. Just kind of broad strokes. I'm going to be collecting whatever resources I can get my hands on. I need to enchant stuff, obviously. My enchantment at the moment. So lots to do. Okay. Got a little bit carried away. You know me. That's how I am. So we started digging a hole to try and get some slime chunks cleared open so we can get slime, because there's no swamp in this area. If we want slime, we have to go over here where we had that bubble elevator. I want to go for you. It's an hour and a half for me. You have Doug. Oh, there's a slime! Oh, we haven't yet had a slime come out of it. Oh, hi, Danny. So yeah, right, this is our first slime. This is amazing. We can now build some things. That's 8 sticky pistons! We're gonna mostly stick with honey for our sticky block machines if whenever possible, because it's much more accessible for us than slime will be for a very long time. Because to make a slime farm there that's going to be effective is going to take super duper long time. So cool, we did that. And that started a discussion about experience and how hard up we are for experience. We'll have some automatic XP farms get created when we eventually get a wandering trader to sell us some kelp, or cactus, kelp or cactus, that's an but until then, we're kind of boned and don't have XP. So I was like, well, what can we do to help with that? I want to expand the cows, and I want to be able to have a much larger cow thing. I want more wheat production. I was like, also, it's a pain to get over there. So we're going to expand over into this area, and I built this bridge. It's still in progress, to close this gap to get over to. Hilariously, I'm going to put the wheat over there. And I'm going to create a better pathway to get from here, somehow, from here as well. The idea is I want there to be lots of different routes I can take. Down there, I want it to go, there'd be a path to there, or as well as down. Path would split up to here, and you can go upstairs there or into this. I also want to have stuff going on over here. When you're planning an area that's quite large, it's important to have an idea for how paths are going to flow, because if you don't, you run into situations where a pain in the butt to navigate to. The idea is everywhere in this area I want to be pretty accessible from anywhere, however much possible. So we're gonna have a path that goes across here and over to there, but also from down there up to there easily without having to jump. And here, and since we're up at this level, I'm thinking I don't want to put stuff in an area of invisibility here early, but up on this level, if I flatten this out a bit, could be a good spot for the cows to move to, make a large cow farm, have the wheat on that level. I think the plan I'm looking at. And there's our sugarcane, which is now sugarcaning at respectable levels. That's actually a pretty large sugarcane. I'm excited to let it grow fully and see how much I can. Okay, I've built this. We've got stuff growing. There's vines also that are going to grow down. I think it came out pretty all right. I've connected those better. There's stairs there. That kind of gross thing, I'm going to put spider thing there. That flat level, which I'm something because it's hot. Right now, I'm digging the dirt over here to put the farm in, so I can also. Well, that's mostly it. And then also this needs to be level as well. Dirt from here, terraform this, and I'll create a up there as well as one. Okay, I did this before and I realized my mic was being funky. Thanks to the boys. Bridge built. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I've connected a little bit of pathways, and that's kind of still my project, is working on pathways. This like gross thing that I used to connect those two places with that staircase, I need to put some sort of like dividing wall up there. I'm going to create a staircase that comes up here as well as one that goes up there. This is what the bridge looks like so far. We are currently growing the grass very slowly across. This is the across it experience. And there are vines, which will eventually grow. Vines grow really slowly, and dangle down, which will look really good. And I'll probably try and find some way to make it so they don't reach all the way to the bottom, because that might be excessive. And I'll like the look of the dangle. But yeah, that's the bridge sorted out. Once we get these pathways up here and up here, we'll have, I think for a while, enough paths done that we can confidently just keep building for a bit instead of having to worry about routes, how we navigate around. Oh, but I should also take the time to connect there over to here as well. Good call out, me. Okay, we got two things. First, our stairs and paths are pretty well all done. I do have to connect. There's a bit of a gap here. I'll show you what I mean. When you follow along what will be the pathway here, there's a height change from here down to there, and also this gap. And I'm honestly thinking doing like a wooden boardwalk thing might be neat, where you go over the pit rather than filling it in or anything. But there's stairs up to there from there, or stairs up to here from there, and then you can also follow that path now, nice and terraformed. But what I'm excited to show is the first full yield of sugarcane from my efficient manual sugarcane farm. I don't think I know I haven't explained this. This is set up so every single source of water, which is under the cobblestone, has 4 sugarcane it produces, rather than having a checkerboard where you have, you know, half efficiency. This is completely efficient for the space. So this is kind of loud, actually, to harvest. And also just a lot. 200 power level, let's go. Oh my god. And I also am getting some additional sugarcane out of MCMMO. Not very much, but some. We did reduce the rates you get extra resources, but didn't get rid of it fully. Because it's one of those things where, like, I can make an automatic farm. And I will make an automatic farm. So, like, you know, it's not like collecting this, getting a little bit extra is going to completely change the game or make anything not worthwhile. But then there's still incentive to harvest. So right now I'm running through and just picking up anything that I haven't picked up. A manual like an automatic collection system for stuff I miss doing that would be really nice. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot though. Yee. There are grids of these you can like follow, and then once you start them, it kind of like builds itself to get them efficient like this. But the gist is there's 4 between every single one in like a row, but then these are staggered so that they get the middle 2 as well. And it's kind of weird. What I do when I'm building it is I would put down this one and I go down over 2 and then over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, and I just kept repeating the process. Okay, so that was the harvest. I got a bunch of herbalism levels, and that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna go as far as to say I'm very happy with that. Next thing I'm gonna be working on is I'm gonna start putting the wheat field in the wheat field over there, and I'm thinking of putting some bees, like beehives, around it as well, just to kind of increase its growth rate a bit, just for fun. And if the bees fly off, I'll be very sad, but we can just breed more bees because I have a bee thing. I don't know what to call it. A bee place. The place of the bees. Okay, I know I said that I was done with paths, but I want to make a path that goes from, well, basically from here to cross this on like another wooden bridge, I'm thinking. Maybe I'll go with a stone one because I don't want to have too much wood. To cross over to here, and then I also want to have something that brings us from here down to there a little bit smoother. And then I'm thinking it also wouldn't hurt to have something from there to here as well. Even though that feels like it might be kind of busy with the one just right here. Hang on, can we get a better look at what that would look like? So it'd be a bridge here and then a bridge here. This one probably becomes really unnecessary if we have that one there, and maybe we'll just do something like here to here instead, which is technically different. There is a difference if I do it that way. Yeah, okay. So we'll do a bridge there to over there, and then here, because this is actually, if you look at this, it's quite steep. So we have there over to there. And then we'll have not all of them. Oh, some of what? Yeah, we'll have stone for one, and then wood for the other to like mix it up. Be like, this one's a new addition. This one's been there a while. Is kind of what I'm thinking. And this is going to be where we keep our expanded cow thing. Is what I've decided. Yeah. We've built a bridge that connects over here now, so it's easier to get over yonder. It doesn't look the worst, but it also doesn't look the best. I don't know. Building with oak always just feels terrible. I wish I had spruce, but unfortunately that is not an option, and neither is dark oak, so we suffer with oak. The best of the gross wood that we have. Oh, we've got lots of that to take over, and we can leather. I thought I had more leather somewhere. Did I hallucinate having a bunch more leather? I have a little bit more leather. I only have a little bit more leather. Well, that'll do. So we've got some more paper and books we can take over and trade. What else has happened? We finished filling in the wheat field over here. It's not fully grown, but it is now filled in. Hooray! That's very nice. I kind of feel like I want to get a staircase. Let you trade the books? Yeah, but I want the XP. But you're right. I'll leave them for you. I kind of want to have a staircase maybe from over there down there. This one works all right for now, though. Oh, and then Bibbs has this guy, which is definitely just waiting to die to a baby zombie, but that's fine. Is this guy infected and cured? Are you getting like cheap iron, or is it we just... So put the books there, and then I'll trade paper to get a little bit of XP. And then we also have that. Thank you. Very good. Put that in there too. Why not? We also have some farmers we can trade pumpkins and melons with up in the iron farm that is now functional. You may have noticed there are golems wandering around. They are fugitives from that. Looks like somebody has recently done a bit of melon and pumpkin trading, but that's okay. I hopefully have enough experience available to me here. So this kind of doubles as farmers as well as an iron farm. Also, the poppies are going to be really nice for bees. Oh, it's so amazing! Because, you know, it's kind of a pain to get flowers right now, since we're not bone meal wealthy. Yes, hello, zombie. How have we been navigating? This feels like the worst. This feels terrible. Do you have... Okay, you will sell me these. Oh, that's more expensive than I thought. Is there anything... You're already locked out of your bread? Why are you locked out of your bread? That's not a very long timer. Okay, well, whatever. We're pretty close to level 30 anyway. We can trade with the other guys later. We don't really have much to trade, unfortunately. We still don't have carrots or potatoes. Still. Getting kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Look, here's the bridge coming in. I'm really proud of how this is going, too, with the stuff growing down from it. It really came together in a way I'm happy with. Yeah, there you go. So that's what we've got done so far today. 3.5 hours in. That's not even that bad. I feel like we've kind of built that. Wow. No, I've done a lot. Wow, look at me go. Cool. Oh, I bought bread. What? I bought bread? That's why it was locked? I don't remember doing that. I have no memory of buying the bread. Oh no. Holy cow. Okay, holy cow. So I've just been doing a bunch of mining in the cave right here. It's nowhere near finished. I've been coming up every time I get level 30 to see what I can get. So we can get an unbreaking pickaxe, unbreaking boots, looting 2 sword, probably that protection hat. Looting 2 sword. Well, I'm going to put that in. I'm going to actually, this is Bib's sword, so I'm going to put that back. I've been borrowing it. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I unfortunately need to be done mining for a bit. We've run into a problem. This is pretty much full of copper, and this is much more than what can be smelted here. So, yeah. Actually, can I get... Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do. Very cool. I can enchant another thing. So I just enchanted a sword, which means I need to replace the sword in the box. No problem. Uh-huh. Beautiful. Oh, and we can put that in there as well. So let's get everything back out. Sweeping edge on the sword, unbreaking on the pickaxe, protection 4 boots, unbreaking on the hat. I really want a shovel. I really want a full shovel, though, if I'm going to risk enchanting it. So let's go make a new shovel as well. But I really want to get a shovel that doesn't suck. I should... Oh, I have boots enchanted with something already. Okay. I was going to say, I should do boots eventually. Cool. It still sucks. That's what I was really worried about. I'm glad I didn't waste it on anything else. Bummer. Okay, so the problem, of course, is we've got lots of stuff to smelt and honestly nowhere to put it to smelt it. So, I want to do some fairly substantial renovations around here. I've said that before and spent most of my day doing that, but yep, that's just where we're at. So I want to make the little workshop thing here make more sense. We've got lava here that doesn't need to be stored like that anymore because we have iron production. I'd like to improve the smelting capabilities of this place like a lot. My god. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all of this. I don't know where we're going to store all of these. It's an amazing problem to have. Yeah. Yep. We'll figure it out. So I've got to improve the smelting, improve the lava storage, improve the workshopness. I think I might build like a structure out here on this where this is currently. That feels like the thing to do. Also, I'm gonna have to harvest all my goods again and definitely feed the cows. Mining is super profitable though, for sure. We've got lots and lots and lots of resources. Although not really the most useful ones. Like, it's just insane amounts of copper. Oh well. We just I was just about to end the stream. We got fucking kelp. We also got more pickles. Okay. We got more pickles. More pickles. We don't need that. We need the other stuff. We now have kelp. That's a new resource. Oh my god, we have kelp! I've been complaining about not having kelp for so long. I'm so excited to have kelp! You've made my day. Alright, well, I gotta get my free leads. Wait, are you missing somebody? Where's your other guy? How did you lose a llama? We now have kelp. We have kelp. I can make an XP farm. Oh, this is truly amazing. Oh, and I have to go kill the cows too. They're about due. Oh, there he is up there. How the heck did you get in there in the first place? I want the lead. Also the leather too, but I want the lead. I gotta go kill cows. This is, oh my god. This is the renovation I've done. All of the chests are accessible, so you can load in the fuel sources. This is currently active. I'm going to, I want to put a sorting thing under each of these for buckets to bring the buckets into a collection thing where I then want to have these as well as those all in one room with an indicator. Let me know if I have buckets down there and lava to harvest up top, so I only go down if I need to, kind of thing is the idea there. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. This is, I guess, technically a tool. Let's go kill some cows and see how much we can get. They've been repopulated so much that it's starting to get a little bit laggy, which is exactly what you want. That's when you know to harvest. I don't think there should be any children. Oh, there are. Well, that's all right, because I'm going to be doing this anyway. All right, and I'm going to get XP for my I'm going to get XP, of course, but I'm also going to get sword skill XP. Very cool. Oh man, we are not going to have to think about food. Food is officially, for real, not something we have to think about. At all. Also, the lots of leather is going to be really nice. Oh, I have looting 2 on this sword, by the way. That's a really good, important note for this. I have looting 2 on this sword. How are we doing? There still seems to be quite a few cows hanging around. But you do want to have lots so that you can breed them and get them the, I almost said money, experience out of that. That's good for now. That's fine for now. And then this fellow, obviously he escaped, he must die. Wait, this is what it looks like on the outside. I'm not really vibing with it, but whatever, man. Whatever, man. I think our wheat's probably about ready. Aw, I just want to be done. I'm getting hungry. We can start cooking our beef. This I would classify as a mob drop. That's a flower, goes in that chest. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, is this ready as well? Okay, lots to do. So I'm gonna do a harvest and a harvest and a harvest and a harvest and a harvest. Holy hell. Just want to get something to eat.